Scarpins Avenue.
Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Sklarbro Country, the virus edition, aka the Pandy Pods.
AKA no Diet Cokes, lots of good jokes.
AKA two jokesters going after the hoaxsters.
AKA one egg, four legs.
AKA lots of masks, no caskets.
AKA two mics, no spikes. We are the
I was going to do another AKA.
Give me one.
One Sam and Couchy, two fans of Fauci.
Okay. We are the Sklar brothers, your friendly hosts. We are digging through this pandemic every single day, looking for stories and things of people behaving in bizarre and funny ways for us to relate to you, break down their behavior, try to understand their behavior,
and try and move forward in this world and give you something to laugh about because God knows you need it. You've been working hard.
We all need it.
You've been working hard. You're focused on things happening as the year starts, as your kids start to go back to school. Our kids go to school this week. If you've got kids, if you are a kid, this is a big week for everybody coming back. So let's try and handle it in a way when things get rough this week. Come to us and we will try and give you that
some
break.
laughs.
All right, let's jump into this because it's a short story, but gosh darn it.
This story makes me so happy. Okay. It's about an uncle.
Yeah.
And the meme of the bumbling uncle has kind of disappeared, hasn't it?
It's like the 15-foot jump shot in the NBA. It's kind of.
I'm a 48-year-old, almost 49-year-old
You're an
uncle.
uncle. So am I.
Prime. I should be messing up more in this life. I should be calling it.
I mess up a lot.
I should be calling it Tic Tac.
Yes.
Not TikTok.
That's right.
I should be unbuttoning my pants after Thanksgiving dinner and falling asleep on a couch.
This is what a 48-year-old uncle does.
And yet I still, in so many ways, Rand, I don't know if you feel this way, I feel like I could still be sitting at the kids' table.
I think that's a function of people like functioning as younger people or feeling like they're younger or doing younger things for longer.
Right. Like the 48-year-old out of touch uncle is, in my opinion, a thing of like the 80s. Like we'll never see that again, I don't think.
So let's say you had a kid when you were 24. 24, which back in the old days, that's in the 70s and 80s. That's when people had kids.
25 years old.
25 and you're 48. So now that kid is 23 and that kid is having a kid. You're a grandfather almost. In 2 years, you're a grandfather. That's what you are. Our grandmother lived to be 66 years old. We knew her really for 11 years.
Right.
So we knew her when we were really young and babies. At 2, she was in her mid-50s. She seemed like an old woman.
She seemed like 70s.
Yes. She seemed like and she wasn't even that old. She smoked, but she seemed like an older gal, right?
Yeah.
So exactly. Everything's changed.
And look, I bet I'm out of touch in a bunch of ways.
Sure.
I bet you're out of touch in a bunch of ways.
We are.
Like, I don't think that YouTube pranksters are that funny. That's because they're not.
No.
And I happen to know comedy, and I don't think they are. And not just because, I don't like.
It's not an anarchy of youth.
This isn't like I'm against the anarchy of youth. I'm like, if you can be funny and do it, then I'm going to support you. But in general, I don't.
My daughter showed me a TikTok today of. Tic Tac? Is it Tic Tac?
I think it's Tic Tac.
Showed me a TikTok today of a kid who was making music in the a song from one artist as played by in the style of another artist. So like a Tame Impala song done by Green Day, and he showed exactly how he did it. A Stroke song done by 2010 Vampire Weekend. I'm like, this shit is so cool.
Cool.
This is what it's about. This is so cool. And I thought that was really interesting. That's not something I could do or would do.
So maybe we just happen to be insanely cool, but I don't even give us that much credit. All right. When a story like this pops up, this is a short one. It's a sweet one. It's an old school bumbling
Brings
uncle
the bumbling uncle back.
He screws up. He embarrasses everyone, his kids, the whole family. It just makes me happy. It fills me up with a joy of a simpler time, right?
A time of dumb uncles.
Dumb uncle time. Here we go. I think it comes from England or Scotland.
Where they still have dumb uncles.
Yes. A bumbling uncle tried to stream music from his phone onto a TV in front of the entire family.
First mistake.
And ended up streaming porn from Pornhub instead.
Yeehaw!
Okay, that means that was just an open tab on his Safari browser on his phone at all times.
And he like didn't know how to turn the volume down.
Just in case needs to take a sneak peek at the traffic light.
You always got to have that open. You always got to have it open. If you're an uncle,
he's waiting for a doctor to come in for a doctor's exam because, you know, uncles who are in their late 40s are always at the doctor.
But by the way, that's so dangerous. If you're waiting for the doctor and you're looking at porn and then you have to stand up and he grabs your balls and you have to cough.
That's an odd choice.
He's grabbing a lot. Or he has to stand really far back.
To this guy.
Or she.
It's his version of like the ESPN app being open. All right.
It's just always open.
He's got to get that porn just one click away, one swipe, one touch away.
Porn to him is like 7-Eleven. Always open and not that satisfying.
It's like Starbucks. It should always be so nearby that you could drop into it whenever you need it.
That's right.
All right. And this also shows you how much this idiot doesn't understand screen mirroring or streaming from a device.
At least we know how to do that.
Right. If you're going to start streaming for the whole family, maybe close the porn tab.
Close it up. Like start to do some recon on your phone before you know that it may go to the hole.
If you're like, they're going to want me to stream this in, maybe I should close it.
But uncles don't think things through. They just charge ahead and ask questions later.
These kids want to hear songs from Moana, not scenes from More Anya.
Yep.
Is that it?
Is that a porno version of the Disney movie, Moana?
I'm sure it is. I haven't checked. Google it. I'm sure it is. All right.
The Little Milkmaid.
The video of the guy, and this video is so damn good, suddenly standing up and then fumbling around to make it stop. Make it stop. Please make it stop. Is like many of the diseases in the porn community. This video has gone viral.
That's right. Like the burning sensation that many porn actors feel after the AVNs. They're like, make it stop, make it stop, make it stop.
It's gone viral, 6.4 million views. All right. The 17-second clip, or as the uncle calls it, just enough time to do his thing. Folks, has become a black mark on his record.
Yeah. It's also become a black mark on his couch.
Folks, he is one racist comment at Christmas away from being a true throwback because this is a guy who doesn't know how to function in modern society.
He's the Mike Ditka of uncles.
How do you recover from that, Rand? How do you even come back from something like that?
You don't.
I think you just go outside, you get into your car, or you go in the garage, you get into your car, you turn on, you don't open the garage.
You Vitas Garolitis your way out of this life.
Or you want to go really old school. You can say, I got to go out and get a pack of cigarettes, and then you
never come back.
Start a new family.
That's it.
This is the mistake. This is the mistake that can get you out of this family. If you need it,
this is what we call the porn screen mirroring reset.
Right. Some woman in the video, not the porn video, but in the video of the guy fumbling with the porn video, said loudly, "Caught an effing belter." Oh my God. I'm not even doing the accent right.
Caught an effing belter. To me,
that's Scottish slang for an incompetent person.
I thought that's Scottish slang for someone get one up the you-know-what.
Right. I thought it was porn slang for getting spanked.
She got caught an effing belter.
Let me take my belt out and give you some corporal punishment.
She caught an effing belter on that
Don't let me get the belt out of the closet.
That's right.
Either way, I'm going to say this. The family stepped up. They took it in good humor.
They took the effing belter in good stride.
They were laughing. Yep. They were giggling. They were screaming. As
the more he fumbled, the funnier it is. This is a great moment. This is a story for every Thanksgiving from here to eternity.
Now, I'm just going to tell you what's insane is that not only did the sounds of the porno hit the screen, the actual porno mirrored onto the TV.
Of course they did.
This guy should never be allowed to even go by the remote ever again.
I bet his phone has a virus.
Now it does.
Something.
I say give this guy his own tech show, right? On Pornhub.
This guy,
every video is him trying to figure out how to stream music, and it brings up a new porn video
would be great.
To the horror of his family. Yeah. By the way, I don't know. I'm not joking, but I bet there is a subset of porn where it's surprise porn, where porn is sprung upon people.
They didn't see it in that setting. That
like prudish people who aren't prepared to see porn, suddenly the exhibition of that or the presentation of that, that's got to get some people
That
off.
is so meta. So if people are watching that gets them off.
You want to watch people unexpectedly, inappropriately, at an inappropriate time, watch porn.
Well, that was the whole bit with Girls Gone Wild. They were normal girls.
Not strippers and hookers.
Normal girls gone wild. They lost it.
They had gone wild.
They were
frothing at the mouth like animals.
Walking down the street, and something came over them, and they had to lift their shirts up. And thank God the Girls Gone Wild people were there to catch it.
Right.
To cover that.
That's right.
So regular people just waiting to see, I don't know, a Christmas video, your kid's presentation, I think, and boom, porn comes up.
And it's this guy every time, a bumbling uncle who is now the delivery service of porn. And then we go from the shot of the family screaming and yelling into the porno. That becomes the framing device for the porno. This guy deserves his own show. He should get his own show on porno because he's not going to be invited to any family reunions ever again.
You might as well start making money off of your mistakes. He's an uncle to some. He's a grandpa to others. I would call it Grampster X.
Or Dirty Uncle.
Grampster X is right. Isn't there Hamster X?
I get Grampster
X.
Yeah.
There you go. That's what it's called.
Funkle? Fun Uncle?
Fun Uncle?
Funkle is a great name for a uncle-based porn site. Funkle. Funkle.com.
Funkle.net. Funkle.org.
Funkle.org.
Funkle.org
is a uncle-based porn site
where he fumbles his way to
he's trying to show something else and stream music on the TV, and then boom, it comes up instead. Everyone screams in the morning.
Funkle.org is a gateway into Grampster X.
There it is.
There you go. That's our first story. It's quick.
Yes,
it's fun, but we finish quick. Just like the Funkle, we finish quickly.
That's right.
We finish quick. It's exciting. We finish quickly, and then boom. All right. Catch your breath. Reload.
Yes.
Take a little break, and when we come back,
a story about how valuable cleaning products still are.
Still are to this day. You're going to want to pay attention. This is Sklarbro Country, the Virus Edition. Don't go anywhere. Hey guys, welcome back to the show. As we mentioned on Saturday in our Live Dumb People Town, we're going to mention again right now. Tickets are on sale. We have another Live Dumb People Town. We are going to do this on
It will sell out. This one will sell out.
Saturday, September 26th. Nowhere Comedy Club. You can get your tickets on eventbrite.com. Our guests are Mike Birbiglia, amazing
filmmaker, star, author, NPR star, author.
Broadway show star,
hilarious comedian. Mike Birbiglia.
Mike Birbiglia, and our musical guest is Mike Doty, former lead singer of Soul Coughing, Step Upside and Let the Mic Go Through.
I think it was Step Aside and Let the Man
Go Through.
I don't know what you were saying.
I said let the Mike Doty go. It's two mics.
Oh yeah, Step Aside and Let the mics go through.
Let the mics go through. Let the mics go through. He's amazing. He'll be the musical guest, and he's had a fantastic solo career. Mike Doty, Mike Birbiglia, Live Dumb People Town, September 26th. Go to eventbrite.com and look up Live Dumb People Town.
Get your tickets. This will sell out. The last one sold out. We don't want you shut out. We're giving you the early beat on this one.
And I have a question for you guys and our fans. Would you see and buy tickets to see a live cheap seats where we cheap seat over
an event and share screens with people at home so that you can watch the thing or the event that we're making fun of?
Is that something you guys would do? Tweet at us or on the Instagram page when this clip comes out. Let us know. All right. Let's jump into this.
Yes.
So like we mentioned before the break, if you want to know how valuable cleaning products still are, we're going to tell you right here. All right.
So everyone bought toilet paper at the beginning.
Remember that was
a run
like
on toilet paper. I still have in my house a brand of toilet paper that I can only describe as it's like a roll of sandpaper. I don't even know if it's sandpaper. It's just a roll.
It's like tracing paper.
Yeah.
You're literally wiping your butt with
parchment paper that you put down. With
old leaves in the fall are softer and more absorbent than what you have as the tracing paper that you're wiping your ass with.
It's like sage that you burn to make a new house.
Remember there was that moment where if during the beginning of the pandemic, I'm talking March and April, the first 2 weeks, like the first middle of March to the beginning of April.
Where we're like, we're never going to have toilet paper again.
Right? You'd watch 16 Candles and that scene where Long Duck Dong wrapped in toilet paper like a toga falls out of a tree and there's just toilet paper. That looked like
porn.
That was toilet paper porn.
Yeah. Or it was like, you're like, how dare you waste that?
Wasteful, right? Well, everyone bought stock in Lysol. Remember that back in the day? It pumped up until our dumbass president told people that they need to inject themselves with bleach. And then I think.
And clearly wasn't joking when he said it and then backtracked and said, I was just kidding.
And then suddenly there were wipes in stores again. Remember that? He said that and everybody was like, oh, we got time that. But there was a time when liquid hand sanitizer
was gold.
If you had, you'd get one little drop, rivulet of it. And people were like,
that's enough. You got enough for today.
The thing. All right. Even if you just wash your hands, I don't know. If I see it out somewhere,
I do it.
I use it.
I use it.
It makes me feel clean in a weird way. And I know it's wrong and I should let people, but it's a special sauce of life these days. Okay.
Right.
If you don't believe us, listen to this next story. It'll blow you away. Okay. August 6th, in what many may believe is the least lucrative heist ever.
Okay.
A convicted felon broke into an Iowa bank early Tuesday and escaped with only hand sanitizer, according to a criminal complaint.
Was that what he was going for?
That's the question right now. That's like stealing the pen that's chained to the desk that you write your deposit slips on.
Or a bunch of deposit slips. Like, can he get arrested for this?
It's hand sanitizer,
right?
And you don't mess with that these days, okay? Yeah. And a bank. Come on, buddy.
You'd have an easier job ripping off a casino. You could probably get hand sanitizer from the gas station. They won't even notice.
Mark Gray, we're living in the gray area on this one, 39, is locked up on a trio of felony charges after allegedly burglarizing 3 Sioux City businesses, okay, including a Security National Bank branch. So he went on a burglaring trifecta.
A burgling, yeah.
3 businesses. And you know he probably would have gotten away with the 2, but got greedy and went to the 3.
He had 2 in his back pocket.
Gray is locked up in the Woodbury County Jail on $6,000 bond in connection with the string of pre-dawn break-ins. So this is, again, the idea that he hatched overnight when he was completely high, and then he gets
like, let's do this before this wears off. And so then he went out and tried it.
And you know, this is the first time he's ever done anything like that, right?
Yeah,
no,
sure.
Gray is currently on probation for a 2019 burglary conviction.
Oh, okay. So this guy knows how to get caught.
Right.
Is what we said. That's what we've determined from this guy.
If you burgle while on a burglary probation, you don't have a burglary problem. You have a you problem.
Yeah.
That's a you problem.
That's a listening problem.
Investigators allege that Gray used a tool to smash the glass door. A
tool?
Hammer?
At that point, yeah. Okay.
At 12:15 a.m. He then entered into the lobby area, stole the hand sanitizer from the bank, and then left.
That's all I needed.
It's all this is what I wanted.
Does he think that the cameras go off at night?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. They go off when everyone goes home.
Is he trying to keep his fingernails clean from the other 2 thefts?
Yeah. Trying to wash his hands of the situation.
Is it the bank's fault for not locking it up? Okay.
Put the sanitizer away. Put
it in a black box, or
or
put it in Joaquin's desk over, under the Post-it notes. You know how he loves his Post-it notes.
If you don't want it stolen, don't leave it out. I'm not blaming the victim, but come on, bank.
Gray is also charged with burglarizing a counseling agency and a restaurant. What was he trying to get out of the counseling agency?
Trying to get some advice.
Really?
I think so. What should I do with my life?
Don't steal hand sanitizer from a bank, dummy. There's your advice.
There's free advice.
I mean, who looks at a counseling agency and says that place is probably flush with cash?
This place. I got to hit this place now.
A restaurant maybe has a register, but we know from working at restaurants and working at gas stations and stuff, they make a drop at the end of the day. So
it's all gone. All the money you think that's sitting in there is gone.
All right.
Specifically for these reasons.
And who has cash these days? Everybody is doing stuff on cards. Even unemployment comes to you on a credit card. It's not cash.
This is not a man with a plan.
Right.
This is not a guy with a good set of ideas.
Unless these 3 businesses were in the same strip mall and you're like, boom, 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 I'm going to hit these 3.
Or
that's the only way I'd buy this heist.
Or he's only going and trying to get hand sanitizer.
Maybe.
In which case, go to a drugstore and steal the hand sanitizer.
It feels like he never went to bed and said, you know what? I'm going to burgle some shit today. Let's burgle it up.
Yeah, it's the thrill of the heist, and it has nothing to do with what he's actually taking. In his case,
it's the journey, not the destination.
The journey. It's the ends justify the means.
To it, he said, "Who's with me?"
Or the means justify the ends.
Right. So he says, "Who's with me?" And then his cat just yawned and went back under the bed for the next 3 years. Post-arrest, he reportedly told the Sioux City Police Department officers that he entered the businesses and searched around for things of value, mainly money that he could steal. Apple store. Go to an Apple store. There's stuff there. TV repair. Those are places where you can grab things of value that you can then
sell them for money.
The only thing at a counseling office are posters of cats hanging on trees saying, hang in there, baby.
Right. Laminates, laminated brochures.
Motivational phrases. Is that what you're trying to gather and burgle?
This is not a smart man.
Grab a slice of sunshine from the sky. Stash it in your satchel, buddy.
Come on.
Gray is scheduled next to appear in District Court on August 14th, although I would check to see if he tries to burgle that place. If he's in there.
He might.
Feels like a place with 0 valuable items, so watch out. Lock it up.
That's in his wheelhouse.
Going to be hand sanitizer at that court. Lock it up.
Lock it down.
Chain it up.
Lock it down.
Court filings do not reveal the street value of the hand sanitizer allegedly stole by Gray. Okay, so this is now
they're trying to have
funny.
Fun. Yeah.
I'm going to say it's a lot, though. Again, hand sanitizer is not...
It's not readily available. It hasn't fully come back. There aren't shelves and shelves of it.
I would say hand sanitizer is worth at least $5,000 in unmature U.S. bonds, bonds that would mature in 18
Didn't you
years.
guys make some of your own hand sanitizer?
We did.
That's how
and we
fearful you
sold it on
were.
the black market. We actually traded it for one black market baby.
Oh, okay.
We made a black market baby's amount of hand sanitizer on our own.
I like it.
I think there should be a reality show about this guy.
Called the gray area.
Called the gray area. We
Okay.
talked it before. He steals
hand
hand
sanitizer,
mints from Chinese restaurants.
hangers from dry cleaners.
That's what he does.
This is who he is.
And then he goes and he does that stuff. And then it's unclear as to
Why he did it or what.
So you can't break into a place. There's going to be a fine. And he said it was $6,000 and he posted bond, whatever. But like what he did wasn't that bad. He went in with bad intentions and he left with just tiny things.
Right.
To me, it'd be great if
It's a gray area whether we think this guy's a horrible
To me, if he
criminal or not.
busts in and leaves a hand sanitizer, then what? Yeah, he broke the door and yeah, he maybe did that. And so you got to charge him for that. But like he did do something nice.
Yeah, you don't see enough burglars leaving things to replace.
Leave a
with
calling
it.
card.
Yeah.
That's the gray area.
Make a place better than when you came in.
That's the gray area that we're living in. And that, my friends, is a show. I know this was tight. Sometimes they're going to be long and sometimes they're going to be tight. But we thought, hey,
it's that tight.
let's start the week off and give you a nice couple of stories to get you on your way.
Get your tickets
Get
for
tickets
Live
for-
Dumb People Town Saturday night, September 26th. Mike Birbiglia and Mike Doty, Dan Van Kirk, me and Randy. The next one after that isn't until November 7th. So you want to make sure you get your tickets for this one.
We want you guys to be there and let us know if you'd watch a live Cheap Seats that we do. We just
In
did a really
October.
cool show with our friend Hunter Hill, and there feels like there's a way that we can do it with you guys on Zoom and us in a studio, and that we get to do it that way. If it's something that you want to do and we get a nice response over this, we'll set it up and do it. So we really are looking to you. Hey, this is not a hoax, but we got the jokes. Wear a mask, please. Stay connected. Stay protected. Don't get infected. And we'll see you guys tomorrow.
La-ti-da, la-ti-da-ti-da-ti-da, la-ti-da.